project, the customer is experiencing some cracking in the drywall above this wall here on the inside of the house. So we checked it and determined that it's dropped about 1/4 of an inch, which is what's causing the cracking upstairs. So what we're going to do is install 3 concentric push piers. Those will be driven down to a harder layer of soil that can then adequately support the foundation and alleviate the cracking upstairs. So the next step here is to dig the access holes, and then we'll start to push piers. Alright, so right now we're digging. As you can see here, we've uncovered, this is the bottom edge of the footer, so now we're going to start tunneling in underneath the footer, so dig this soil out so that we can get the piers centered underneath the load bearing part of the wall.
Big boy, that's
Okay, so after we uncovered the bottom of the footer, we excavated in underneath the footer to be under the center of the overhead wall. And then what we did is we've pushed the pier pipe down into the ground, and we've achieved 4,900 psi of resistance to pushing the pier. And so that's load testing it. We've confirmed that the footer's lifting just as with this one cylinder at this one location. So we'll have 1/3 of that weight will actually be the ultimate bearing capacity on the pier. So the next step, we're going to install the pier next to it, which is going to be our 3rd and final pier. And in the meantime, we're going to install the lifting cap so that after we're done pushing that pier, we can get a little bit of lift to correct the settlement, and then we'll backfill the holes. Alright, so now we're ready to snug up the pier brackets. So we've pushed all 3 of the piers down until we've gotten to about 5,000 psi of resistance. So we're be confident in the fact that they have the bearing capacity to hold up this area of the footing. So this is the pier pipe, then we put a cap on it, and then this is the bracket. So the cap and the bracket have these all thread that go between them, and there's a jack in here. So we're gonna pump on this jack, which will push the plate up, make contact with the bottom of the footing. We're going to get about that 1/4 inch of lift we need to crack through the settlement. We'll tighten down these nuts, and then that'll permanently transfer the load of the footing to the pier pipe. And then we'll backfill the holes and we'll be done.
At a price that can't be beat. Call Concrete Jack today.